I'd like to welcome everyone to Wilbraham Monson Academy this afternoon as we celebrate a very special moment in the life of one of our student athletes, Jess Ethier, as she signs her national letter of intent from Sacred Heart University. I'd personally like to thank Jess for all that she has done for not only our athletic program, but also for our school community. I, especially as her former soccer coach, would love to also commend her on everything that she did for our team and during my time as a coach as well. We really appreciate all that she did, and we certainly appreciate her contributions to all of our athletic programs. Now I'd like to turn the ceremony over to Tim Harrington, one of our rugby coaches.
Thank you, Mr. Peterson. I am delighted to be here on this celebratory day. It is not widely known, but rugby is an NCAA sport for women. And Sacred Heart is one of about a dozen colleges and universities that's on the vanguard of this rugby movement. And it is wonderful to know that Sacred Heart knows that we exist and likes us. And that now we're out, we've sent one there already, and Jess is going to be on her way. And to be a college rugby player in a program, an NCAA program, is something that I never could have done. So I'm jealous. Jess, my first memory of Jess as a rugby player was during the dark days of COVID, when Coach Swanson and I would have run-arounds up on the field with masks on, just so that everyone could get out and run and be a kid and have fun. And Jess came up and gave it a try, probably after G badgered her for a while. And I'll never forget the first time someone kicked the ball off to her. It was a high, long kick. And she called it and took it and made a run. And it was a thing of beauty. And I thought, wow, this kid is just a natural. And it's great to see, and that was with that bridge she had on, which was like, it's like you could bend your knee, like you could run. And then to see her with the brace off, to see her actually run and see how fast she is, and with the kind of rugby IQ that she intuitively had. And I think a lot of that comes from basketball. The idea of creating space for other players, to take the ball on a burst, now stand flat-footed, to play defense, like face-to-face. All those things are wonderful skills. And Sacred Heart is going to be very lucky when she arrives. Coach Paul.
I too am also thrilled to be here. I feel like we all kind of knew this day was coming, because we knew as soon as Jess stepped onto the pitch that she had something special. And we knew that her contributions to our growing team, which was really just growing at the time, were something unique. And she proved that again, most specifically her sophomore year. Jess had only been playing for a year, and her teammates voted her captain. And for a sophomore, that is very unique. And it wasn't because she had this wealth of knowledge that was just overwhelmingly more than everyone else. They voted her captain because she loved the sport the most, and because she loved her girls the most, and she loved to play the sport with them. And that was infectious, and it was something that she was able to carry with her, not just sophomore year, but all the way to this moment right now. And I think it's that love for the game that has been one of the most important driving forces. She has pure talent and athleticism, and she has the intelligence that's needed for a sport like this, but it's that love that just radiates from Jess, and that makes her such a great person to play with and to coach. I've had Jess as my soccer player as well. She's been an anchor in our defensive line for almost ever since she came on the pitch there too. And she has shown leadership, integrity, and pure athleticism from day one here at Wilbraham Monson. And we're very proud to have a female athlete like Jess. And I do highlight female because she does stand out as a leader amongst her peers. And in this young sport that we're trying to grow nationally and also here at WMA as our first girls rugby team, Jess has really been integral to that success. right.
Nope. Here, do you want to talk, Coach?
Yeah, I
Yep,
think there's 4 people up here who are lucky enough to coach Jess, and I think when you look at all the faces here, we're lucky enough to be her friend or her teammate, and or Jess is like as tough as you can find. She's an unsung hero where she never cares about recognition. She always just wants her team to do well. That's in practice, that's in the classroom, that's in the games. You know, Coach Mahoney said she's like a Renaissance girl. She all about WMA and all about this school, I think, prospering. And today's a day to celebrate her. And we're all of us here are so proud of her and very, very happy for her. And Sacred Heart is super duper lucky.
Okay. So first of all, I just want to thank everyone for taking the time out of their day to support me in this next step, whether you were able to be here in person or watching. Next, I want to thank my rugby coaches, Coach Fletcher, Coach Sam, Coach Swanson, and Mr. Harrington for helping me develop into the rugby player I am today. I would also like to thank my soccer and basketball coaches, Coach Mahoney, Coach Alyssa, Coach Brown, Coach Casey, and Coach Sullivan for pushing me during off-season to become an all-around better athlete. Thank you to Miss Whip for taping me head to toe, and thank you for Mr. Weeks for always making sure the grass stains are out of our uniforms by the next game. Thank you to Coach Nick for working on and off the clock to try to squeeze in an extra match whenever you can. Your work does not go unrecognized. I want to thank all of my past and present teammates for pushing me in practices and games. A special shout out to the rugby team. Thank you guys for believing in me and trusting me. It has been so much fun to share my passion for the game with you. I also wanted to recognize Gianna Courtney. I began my rugby career with her by my side, and she had a huge influence on my view of the game. I know you're watching over the live stream, and I just want to tell you that these past 2 years, having you by my side on and off the field, have been a pleasure. You've shaped me into a better version of myself and have provided me with exceptional patience skills. Finally, I would like to thank my parents. You've been there through everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Thank you for providing me with unconditional love and encouragement and trying to help me improve my game, even if I had to explain the rules after each and every match. Thank you for your hard work and doing whatever is necessary to allow me to attend WMA. Thank you for not holding me back, even when I would acquire yet another injury. I love you both more than you know, and I will do my best to make you proud. I look forward to seeing what the future has in store for me, and I'm positive that Sacred Heart will set me up for success. As I begin this next chapter in my life, I'm very excited to be playing for Coach Reed and Coach Tondi. I can't wait to wear the red and white colors of Sacred Heart and be a pioneer for the next 4 years.
All right, Jess, it's time to sign your national letter of intent.
Beautiful. Great, great, great. Okay, super. Okay. Mom and Dad, first pictures, please.
Yeah, right. Thank you.
Slide it that way. Other way. Other way. Yep, thank you very much. All right. You're good. You're good. Okay. Beautiful. No, well done. Well done. Bingo. We're good. Great. Coaches, rugby coaches. Everybody knows Mr. Harrington?
All right, well.
Grab your NLI. My first year was a surprise, but now the chapter. rugby players here? Any rugby players?
Rugby team.
You're next. Yep. Yep, rugby players. All rugby players. All rugby players. Come on in, boys. All rugby players. Yep, here, boys. Let's get back. Yep, thank you. Great. Okay. Don't hide, Jack. Make sure I can see you. Perfect. Yeah. Make sure I can see your Harold. You're good. Great. Do it. Pop out. Yeah, you say good. Yep. Right there. Yep. Perfect. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay. Girls basketball team. Girls basketball team. Yep. And go. That's better. Just make sure I can see right there. Yep, right in between. Okay, great. Don't tip your head that way, please. Thank you. So I gotta get him on. Right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Girls soccer. Girls soccer.
I play soccer. I said hi to G.
Hi, G.
Hi, Diana. Hi, G.
Megan, do you want to center strikers?
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, can I? I play soccer. No, she said so. Come on, man.
Hold on, don't leave. My mistake. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Everybody in. So somebody come this way. Good. Thank you. Everybody in. A couple on the floor would be very helpful.
Yes, you stand right between Pat and him. Right. There you go, right there. That way you're in the front.
Back row boys, come this way. Keep going, Harold. Keep going, Harold.
That's great.
Good. This one. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Basketball coaches. Any other friend pictures? Friend pictures?
Maybe it's the arson guy.
There you go. Special day.